He's gonna
Hmm.
do that one thing that he always do.
Given his history, the probability is extremely high. So I'm gonna put it at 90% that if Bella don't play ball the way he want her to play ball, he is then going to attack her. First, it'll be subtle, and then he's gonna do an all-out frontal attack. Unless the only way Bella could save herself is if she front and center and just put it all on the table and be like,
That's
"Look,
that.
this is what we was
Exactly.
up to.
That's
This
it.
is what
That's
we
all.
did." Other than that, if he got anything on her that he can make her look bad, because he's going to be embarrassed if she collect him up and kick him off her platform. He's going to be embarrassed, and he's not going to judge. Just like when Key kicked him off her platform, just like when every other woman kicked him off the platform, even with Polisa, after they got into it on Polisa platform, he went live, and then he like pretty much made Polisa out to be like a crazy woman. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna attack. He's gonna attack back. The Bella Blaze
Even
fallout
when
will
he
be
tries to
astronomical.
not do it, the way he's wired and the way he's
Hmm.
programmed, he's gonna
Yeah.
have to.
He a woman beater.
The way he's
He believed
programmed,
that women,
he has to.
there's old YouTubes that we have that he literally said black people are not intelligent because white people read books and they put the information in books. Okay. This man has a um very low bar for black people. He believed that we're all stupid. He did
Yeah.
Tanya Michelle the same way.
He's too spiteful not to.
And Angie Chronicles. Angie Chronicles was real cool with them too at one point in time, and he even threatened to unalive people, kids and families and stuff for them. He told Angie she was an alcoholic or recovering alcohol, whatever she is. He told her, and she was live talking about Blaze. Matter of fact, I had sent that to somebody where she was like, F Blaze, F police, all this stuff, right? And he was live, and she went live, and he went over there, and she like went off on him, and then she was like telling him something, and in the middle of that, he said, I don't know if you on the sauce, I don't know what you doing, blah 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 blah. Yeah, he's a deviant. That dude's a deviant. But I said I'm gonna sit back and let y'all figure that out for yourselves.
Yeah, based on what's going on in our current environment, what do y'all believe he has his hands in right now? Or it could be Bella, either
Just
or.
Bella. Just Bella. Because nobody else on. Sure.
Mess with him on that level.
Right.
We don't mess with him on that level. None of the main players, everybody that deal with Blaze out of necessity or because they cornered and need to be somewhere and be accepted. Because he's gross, so he accept anybody. Long as you bring some views or whatever. Notice anytime something yeah, they did. Blaze and Sobe was good friends, but they've fallen out. Anytime somebody do something gross, notice who platform they end up on. His.
I think he's
His.
gonna. I think he's gonna get Sobe back though.
Because Sobe said he owes somebody $2,000. Sobe never said who he owed. He said he owed somebody $2,000. I think he owed Sobe the $2,000.
He said a
Blaze
good
be low
money
key
there. I don't
begging.
know if it was Sobe. And then I did ask directly how much money did Sobe send to him, and he didn't give me an answer. Because he said that he been sending him money. He said he been sending Blaze money, and I was like, well, how much? Because, you can look on the cash app.
True,
I do. I
true.
believe Sobe will come right back as soon as Bella's out the way. I really do.
Oh, that's interesting. I think he would too. I think if Blaze was open that door, he'll walk right through it.
I don't
Blaze
know because Blaze hold a vendetta. So he really thought when he got with Bella and Bella lives now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm looking at the numbers in the lives, right? And I'm looking at everybody numbers. And most of the time your numbers are gonna fluctuate. Okay. So when Blaze went over there, if y'all go back and look at the recordings, when Blaze started frequenting Bella panel, her numbers dropped substantially, right? Because some people it's a lot of women that just can't stand him. They just can't stand him because of the stuff he's done. um I believe that he sends bots over to Bella's live. So when she go live again, y'all look at the numbers. Don't nobody numbers sit at one number the entire time they live. They will not. People are gonna come, they're gonna go, they're gonna come back, they're gonna run the streets, come back. Your numbers
You
are gonna
said it's
fluctuate.
fake
They're gonna go up
engagement
and
over there.
Yes, and I don't believe it's Bella. I believe it's Blaze. Bella pulled the same audience that Braid King pull, that T pull, that I pull, that Keyona pull. It's the same people. Right now, Keyona got 267 in here, but Braid is live. Braid is live with like 1,000 plus in there. You know, Braid is a very popular creator, so that people are gonna go over there. Braid in his live, they coming right over here. They
They
going to
sure
the
enough
next.
is fast as I
Exactly.
know what.
But when I seen the numbers, I was watching the clip and I was like, Blaze did that. Blaze did that so that Bella don't kick him off her platform when she realized my engagement is not where it used to be.
Yeah.
When she realized that he's cooking up problems on the back end in people DMs and whatnot, and bringing her clips of doctored mess that
At the
he's
end of the
creating.
day, the accountability court is Braid King court. Let's call that shit what it is.
Yeah, when Braid go over there or HB, yeah.
It's Braid King court. Let's call it what it is. He just liked Bella too much to throw it in her face.
Yeah, and I hold him being silent. I don't know about that. Just being there in the panel, I don't know that I would want to do that. But also,
So hold on, I'm gonna ask y'all this then.
okay,
Do y'all believe that Bella's more popular than Braid?
No,
no,
Then why do
absolutely
Braid pull
not.
15? Why do Braid pull 1,000 to 2,000 and Bella got 2,700? All right, then I rest my
I
case.
assumed, like Kappa, I assumed at the time that it was just because she was the only person live besides Barb, because Barb wasn't going to consistently for a little while.
Well,
Like
I'll
after
say
You
after
think
January.
2,700 people is getting up at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock in the morning to go watch Bella and
the
staying in
reason
there?
I feel like some of the numbers are good numbers because it's once a week and it's a synopsis of all
1,500,
the battles, supposedly all the battles of the week, right? Um,
1,500.
yeah.
But then, okay, so I'll give you that. But then I'm gonna ask you this: how many groups have Bella fallen out with whose
But see,
supporters will
but
not go
let me
over
tell you
there?
something. If you ever pay Bella, now she's smart. If you ever pay Bella any attention, she gonna holler out every Sunday. JJ's, FOE, Corn Cartel. I'm surprised she ain't mentioned Llama Llama Llama. She's gonna do that because she knows. I want you to know I don't have nothing against y'all groups. Y'all are welcome in this month.
But all of those people, I don't know about AJ, but all of those people she had a problem with and fell out with.
But she still, but she even Bella like
Them
that.
numbers, them numbers is not real. I know fake engagement when I see it, bro. They
Okay,
not real.
let me
Ain't no way in hell she pulling more numbers than Braid or
and break
even
this
the Black Diamond
sporadic.
platform have decreased. Diamond used to have 2 and 3 thousand people in her live. Diamond going live and getting what 1,500 to 1,000. The algorithm has toggled to where when you go live, you typically getting 2/3 of what you used to get.
But I think Bray can't shut her shit down. I'm sorry I said it.
I mean, he can and he could, but if
I
he
put it
went
this
live,
way. It
yeah, if
work.
he
This
went
is how
live
it
while
works.
she was live,
This
yeah,
is how it works on Messy Talk. And it's sad because we're all adults. Like not one of us is a child. But and some of us is old adult, self included. This is what happens on Messy Talk, right? You do a bunch of shit and people gets mad about it. They notice it, but they don't have the strength to say, I don't want to be a part of that anymore. I'm not going to entertain that platform. But then someone who is super popular says everything that you were saying or you feel now is safe to be against that person. See, everybody was sick of Diamond and her shit, right? They were sick of the face cash app. They were sick of the mafia. They were sick of the Hoover. They were sick of a lot of shit, right? Her selfishness, everything. It was until Brave King shot the spotlight on and said, I ain't gonna motherfucking hold my tongue. I don't like this shit. And that's when it just crumbled.
Yeah,
Same thing with FOE.
I
Same
also
thing with
say
FOE.
with her
FOE was
like
a bad
kind
motherfucker
of.
because Brave King got a hold of him.
Yeah, I also say with her kind of like giving AJ the cold shoulder. I think she thought AJ was gonna like land on her face, but instead AJ started a platform, and a lot of the people
yep,
actually followed her over there. And when I
yep.
first got on Messy Talk, nobody was going live in the morning but Donna. Like that was like her
Yeah.
slot, and everybody knew it. And then it was like, well, fuck it, why we can't do it at that time? And I think
Well,
that
I would
kind
like to
of
say this, and I'm
changed
not
things
saying this
up.
as a gloat, but I'm saying this as the truth. When I came on Messy Talk March 2024, you wouldn't dare challenge her time slot. You wouldn't dare. Oh, you want to go in the morning? Oh, bitches, you cry. People, I would hear, that's diamond slot. And because I'm stubborn and I don't let nobody tell me what to do, I was the first one that jumped up and said, "Fuck it, I'll meet you every morning at 6 o'clock. Who the fuck you? I don't need the money. You do." And after that, people realized, oh, well, the mafia didn't take breakfast tea with you down. Well, everybody need to just, and now it's a free fall.
But see, hold on. Here's the thing, because I follow a whole bunch of people across different platforms. True, for some of Messy Talk, Diamond held that spot and she held that spot tight. However, there were a ton of other people live pulling in like huge numbers. I follow Make It Work, and his lives be somewhere between 5 to 7,000 people in there. You know what I'm saying?
And we
Like,
talking messy talk. We talking
but just Messy.
strictly
Okay, so then how
messy
many
talk.
people are we really counting on Messy Talk?
It's 5,000 roughly over here. It's 5G.
5,000 people on Messy Talk. 2,700 people are not sitting in your live consistently over the course of
I
five to
don't
six
believe it. But here's
hours.
the thing. I'm not mad with you for saying he's doing that. You want to know the thing that, and we've
He
had this
did it because he
discussion
didn't
too.
want her to get kicked off. He didn't want to get kicked off her platform.
We've had this discussion too, Kappa. He was accused. He would tell me anytime I listen. Hoover was padding Diamond's number.
Mm-hmm.
He
Absolutely.
would tell me that. So, what did I say to you on the back end? I said, to me, I feel because he had this, oh my God, hatred for Diamond, even like I said, even bigger than Nitri.
Because Diamond collected him up and refused to let him sit on
I
her,
believe
ride
he
her
showed
boxes.
Diamond how to get the number, how to pad the numbers. And I think when I wouldn't say Diamond, I think he showed Hoover. I think he showed Hoover how to pad him, and then they kicked his ass out of there. His whole thing was, y'all used me for not figuring out how to pad numbers, and now y'all don't. Now I built you. Now I got to destroy you, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what I think. He showed Hoover how to pad Diamond's
But
Oh,
numbers.
what
he
do you
went
think
after
is
he went
kind
after
of
Hoover
thing?
hard.
Is he just kind of like he get off on power or being around women of power? I'm trying to figure out. Like I understand the patterns, but
He
I'm trying
gets
to figure
off
out
he gets off
kind of the
he
why.
gets off by I think he gets off. I think, okay, here's what I believe. I
Hold on,
can't
y'all.
prove it.
I think I just blocked Junior Bone.
Yeah,
Somebody,
that's not that opposition.
oh my God, somebody going now. Unblock Junior Bone. That's my baby.
So Tiff K, I believe he despised black women. I think he was mistreated very young by black women, and also hippie. Somehow, okay, you know that kid in school that like kind of always smell like earwax, and ain't nobody mess with them. They never popular. Don't nobody ever ride with them. Never chill with them. Never invite them to the birthday parties. Never do none of that stuff. I believe he was that kid. And then so when you become an adult, and we used to say that like in the military even too, when you change positions, like move or come to a platform, you can become whatever you want. So he came to this platform and he decided he was going to make himself into whatever needed to be made. So he's the savior, he's the chivalrous man, he's the this, he's the that, but his history shows that he's everything but that. He's not popular, and I pissed him off. I said, "You'll never be one of the cool kids. You will never being a cool kid is something that you just are. You
Leave,
don't even
and
have to
people
try.
gonna
You know
rock
what I'm
with you.
saying? Right. People gonna rock with you really because you real. I'm gonna keep it a buck because you're real. And that's why people, adults like you. As a kid, you could be fake as hell. And yeah, the kids afloat because you got the nice shoes, you got the nice house, the nice clothes, your parents got money, whatever. But as an adult, people be looking for realness. Because
Right.
as an adult, it's very hard to make friends. It's very hard to make associates that you can trust. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
at the end of the day, he get on this app, he build himself up to be this, like what he said with Polisa, I'm gonna start a not-for-profit for grape survivors.
I know you
But then
fine.
he's also starting a network. But then he's also like trying to be the king of TikTok. But then he's exposing. He ran around with this story, this court recording with this child's name in it, and played it over and over and over again. You can't be the villain and the hero at the same time, but he think he can be. So I think he got a mental disorder from being rejected from birth.
I think something like that.
Um, um, TT Key. I'm block my
They
motherfucking page.
just unblocked you. As soon as it happened, I unblocked you.
Blaze was talking about
I
me,
just blocked you on your phone.
Blaze was talking about me, so I had to go make me a page because he said I was opposition, so I had to show his ass something.
You fucking lie.
Make him feel like he
Is that
won.
Bray King? Is that Bray King?
Where?
In the comments. Did Bray King just come in the room?
No, but that weird leprechaun scholar did. Did y'all get him?
But that's why.
Well,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
unblock me and I love you. Bye.
Mwah.
Love you
You
too,
already
brother.
took care of it. You know Auntie got you, baby.
Okay.
So the reason why I was asking that is because, like, the lady Tiff K said downstairs, and I've heard Kappa say before that he despises black women. But I've also heard people say before and today that basically he finds a black woman with a panel or a live that's either popping or growing, and then he basically sits under her bosom until the
Yep.
lady kick him out. So my question is there, do you believe that it's just that he just uses black women for that purpose, or like
Absolutely.
I'm trying to understand the underlying hate versus his strategy.
Thank you, baby. I see my gift. Thank you, Dominique, baby.
So what he does is while he's under that woman's bosom, if she's goofy enough to allow him to sit there, he's targeting and siphoning off
Her
supporters. Exactly.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell you this how cold blooded he is with the support begging. There was two twins that supported Polisa, Apple Dicks and Corma Wicks, right? These two little fat chubby twins supported Polisa. When Polisa and Blaze broke ways, one twin, these are twins, shared the womb. One twin stayed with Polisa, the other twin went with Blaze.
Now you know that's some sick shit. Y'all asses started in the womb together. It's supposed to be to the tomb. And these two,
One stayed with Blaze and one went with
My bad.
Polisa when they parted ways. Now you tell me, okay, and that ain't their name. It was Apple Sticks and Chroma whatever, Chroma Wax, whatever. But it was, I
You
call
talking
them
about the
Apple.
one that used to be my mod, Lil Bill.
The little short, yeah, the little short, chubby, the ones that
Lil Bill
Polisa call
skinny, right?
gremlins, or they not skinny now. Polisa call them little gremlins.
Thank you, Emma. Like, I keep telling y'all, I don't go to people's page and see what they look like and all that stuff. I just don't. So I thought Lil Bill was skinny.
That was the one that the girl, what's her name? Oh gosh, what is her name, y'all? The one that accused one of them of trying to abduct her kids and talking to her kids on a burner account.
I went around.
Nah, this is way before you. I cannot remember her name. She real cool with Scholar. Speaks Spanish. What is her name? Safi Dame. So Safi Dame had accused one of them Apple Sticks or Caramel Wicks, whatever, had accused them of trying to coerce her kids to leave. Yep, Safi. Thank you, Lama Cam.
Darcel, you and my Q baby, you trying to come up? Y'all got hit. Y'all got to learn how to say knock knock. We're gonna have new rules over here. If you want to come in this box, knock knock, you can come up.
She
Okay,
accused
you really believe that he has like a vampire type of spirit? That's why I was saying.
Oh yeah, leech.
Lucy
Leech
said
like
it
a mug.
best. Lucy said it best, and this is when I first started, kicking it with Blaze. Lucy was like, "Listen, you do what you want to do. He has a takeover spirit, and that is so true. He has a takeover spirit. He wants to take over your shit. Yeah.
Now that I understand too, and then also, like, let's take a step back in my mind because I'm rewinding now. Do y'all think he sent Bella clips because Dom was upset that they was reviewing that stuff, but Dom has said clearly on several different occasions that she don't F with Blaze, even though the other day he was like, I don't have no problem with her. So do y'all think that he like sent Bella that clip for them to review. You remember Diamond was upset, Dime and the other lady, because both of them was like, we already talked about this. We're cool. I admit it, whatever. Like, basically, why y'all reviewing this in court?
And
So
he was enjoying
yeah,
the he was
so yeah,
enjoying.
I believe Blaze. So I believe Diamond. I mean, not Diamond. Bella is Blaze is convenient. Okay, if he do work, he work 2 hours a day or something. So he is constantly always on TikTok.
Yeah,
Like he's never not on TikTok. And yeah, so all that work of collecting clips, downloading them, making them available for him to do that, absolutely. And if you think about it, if Bella trying to recap, she ain't trying to watch all that footage. She got a full-time job. She got a kid. She got a husband. You got to clean your house. You got to wash your butt. You got to please your man. You got to cook. You got to do stuff. You got to take care of the kid. You got to take care of the kid. You got to do stuff you got to do, right? So you got this basement dwelling bastard that's willing to sit around. It used to be Frankie doing it, right? So
right.
when Frankie got collected up and kicked off, or however which way they parted ways, I don't know. Key, I know you don't like Frankie. I'm cool with Frankie. I ain't got no problems with Frankie at this point. That's why when I went live about opposition, that's why I was so confrontational towards Frankie. I had drew the line right back to Bella. I was like, this is from Bella's camp. The things that opposition is saying and doing, they trying to make me think it's HB. Who have Blaze been running around screaming is opposition? HB. Who holds funerals for people? But you know where he messed up at? How I know that Blaze is part of the opposition BS is when the opposition made up a fake thing about me having AIDS.
Well, damn.
They did a GoFundMe. They did a fake GoFundMe. And I told them, I screenshotted it and
Caribbean Llama, you trying to come?
I put it in my back. I put it in my video and I said, go on ahead and publish it. Cause as soon as you publish it, I was going straight to the courthouse and get a subpoena for that doggone IP address that published that doggone GoFundMe. Because bitch, ain't no way you gonna sit up here and say I have HIV. One,
That's crazy.
one, one, you've never even heard me say anything like that. Two, what type of proof would you have to make up a whole GoFundMe saying I need help with medicine for HIV? That's where Blaze messed up. And that's how I knew it was him because of what he did with you and King telling you King had HIV.
Sure did.
So that's what drew the line right back to Bella. And if I ever find out that she knew, if I ever find out that she took part in it or she knew trying to spread false information on me like that, I'm gonna come down on her and him and anybody else involved with the full force of every resource I got. I will not stop till I own your houses. I'm not playing because at the end of the day, you put something out like that, you better damn well be willing to prove it says DI checks. I want your grandkids writing checks to me for putting something out. So if I ever find out she had anything to do with it, she better believe dead for you. But for him, he don't own nothing. But that's okay. I probably could get a little bit of that SSA.
Well, at least if you go for Sobe, he need to be in jail anyways, since he been running from the police, Mr.
I don't think,
DUI.
I don't think, I don't know. I don't think he, to me, like Sobe kind of open chest do it. I don't think Sobe would be running around on an Oppie page doing, nah, I don't think so. This somebody, Sobe don't strike me as punk. You see what I'm saying? He really don't. Now he might be scary for real in real life. I don't know, but he don't strike me as internet punk because of the stuff that I've seen this man say. Nah, this is somebody that's scared to be found out. They are afraid, and for whatever reason, they decided to link up with Bryson. But I think, to be honest with y'all, I think they was gonna set Bryson up with that page. I think they gave it to him, was gonna let him use it for a while, and then set his ass up. And it ain't HB. You're not gonna unless HB come out and show me that edit button on the Oppie page that I know was messing with me. That ain't HB style. The funeral thing was to make us all think it was HB. Let's keep it a buck. And then the funeral turned into a funeral for Blaze. Now, who would think that Blaze got $1,200 to send anybody information, to send somebody for information on me? And why in the world would you pay $1,200 to somebody else, bitch, when you could pay me $1,200 and I give you all the information about me you need? You ain't gonna do nothing with it. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make sense. Nah, they was wanting to leave that over to make people think that it was people that it wasn't. Cause I don't believe it's her. I really do believe that them hoes is involved in it. And it's been something that's been going on for 2 years. Y'all just now finding out about it. Exactly. Suited Oppie. Exactly. Y'all remember when that window got busted out and he came online crying, talking about he was like, no, it's gonna be $1,500 to get my window fixed. When that dude went up on that porch and he refused to come outside to get beat up, he begged for $1,500, right? And I heard that little girl, that little Maud, gave him the money because his people didn't have it. Okay. So then his wife goes live on IG and tells everybody that the doggone rental car down there in Florida for the week was $1,500. How ironic. After he went live. If you ask me, because he said he knew who the dude was, the dude live around the corner. If you ask me, somebody come bust my window and it cost me, it ain't no window on my house cost 1,500. I don't have no bay windows.
Happy, you want me to piss you off right quick?
Yeah, go. It better not be dad and me monkey. Long as it ain't dad and me monkey, I can tolerate it.
I'm gonna piss you off real quick. Oop, 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 oop. You talking about? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh, I feel like, wait a minute. I just had it. Lord, he
Now when have y'all? Hold on. When have y'all? Hold on. When have y'all ever caught me with bots in my comment section or bots in my live? Period. When have y'all ever seen me with bots? Because my numbers fluctuate.
Capital block them bots so quick in a hurry,
My
please.
llamas is gonna get them out. You might, even if they come in there and be like, "Go view my video,"
See what he
block,
telling me?
block,
Nietzsche
block.
is streaming your live. Nietzsche is streaming your live. I said, what was she saying? She's reporting. I'm telling you. Nietzsche
Yeah,
just sent.
I don't do the bots. I don't do the
Yeah,
bot
they
thing.
sent bots in your. This is what he do. Try to act like he's saving you and your platform. So
We was about to fight, moderator. Yes, me. God damn it, rejected my shit. I just came to
they
be nosy.
rejected you,
That's all.
Omar.
Yeah, they was rejecting me. She says that Omar. Yeah, that's me.
Okay, well, come in
I
here
know.
hot. Hey, Omar. Shit.
Hey, boo. I just came to say, I'm kind of mad at Keyona and Kappa because I love them. I'm tired of y'all arguing with people. Y'all be arguing with people that wake up with dirty fingernails in the morning. I don't know what y'all problems is. I don't know why y'all be even bothering with these folks. Like, y'all they lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just came over to smile and say hi, happy Friday.
Omar, you was just over there with Blaze fighting, bringing views, fighting with where's the
And
baby?
you see what
Stop
I
it.
asked him, right? You see what I asked him, and nobody caught
I,
on to that part. Nobody caught on that part of the whole live. I said, Blaze, you went in Hillary's DMs, asked Hillary to come talk about what Hillary has going on with me, and I left it at that. And if they didn't catch it, they didn't catch it. But now y'all can catch it because I said it in 4K.
he really did go over there and invite Miss Hillary to come over.
He said yes. He said yes, he did.
Now let me tell you, this is how dumb this motherfucker is. See what it said right there? I'm getting all HB shit and her body cam. I'm sick of her shit. I'm doing a documentary on her shit just like I did with Slim. She fucking crossed the line for the last time. I said, well, I already got all her stuff. Next thing, send it to me.
Do say in the comments said Omar just
How
as
the fuck I'm gonna send you
born as
something? You supposed to be doing. You supposed to already have it. Why you got me sending you her stuff?
Hold on, Key, I'm gonna drop and come right back.
somebody in the comments said Omar just as born as Blaze. You know what? I don't mind being born as long as my voice don't sound like him and Kev the Comics. I'm fine.
Well, that's not true. Blaze way more boring than Omar. I'd rather take Omar over
I'm not
Blaze.
born. I just be chilling.
Yeah, I'd rather have
I'd
Omar.
rather take Omar
I'd
over
rather have
Blaze
Omar
any
over
day.
Blaze. I'd rather have Omar over Kev the comic. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm born
Are you
because my
speaking
life
of
is like a
that stuff
DMX.
in July that Blaze started that intentionally with you and the lady Hillary?
Yes, I asked him. I said, because Hillary was like, you said this was a safe place, Blaze. Why is Omar over here? You came in my inbox, my DMs, and asked me to come over here. And I asked Blaze, I said, you DM'd Hillary? I think I got the video somewhere. And I was like, you DM'd Hillary? He was like, yeah, I reached out to Hillary. Because the way me and Blaze kind of like got into it, it was on Bella's panel one morning. And what's the dude, astrology dude? Atlas, he was like, yeah, that's when they was into it with Nitra. And I came up on Bella page, like I'm coming up right now. I said, I think that Nitra is innocent because whatever Atlas says is a fucking lie. And then Blaze was mad because he was mad at Nitra. And he's like, oh, Omar has a record. Let me go pull it up. And that's how it started. And that, and then they dropped me, of course.
Yep, I remember that.
He was basically just trying to get back at you, but acting innocent.
Okay, let me.
Well,
let
no.
me,
Well,
let me
the thing is, like, certain people, like my issues, me and Blaze, it ain't what Kappa and Blaze got. You get what I'm saying? So certain people I could be around to a certain extent in certain ways, right? And the thing is this, though, he apparently he never liked me because after that's why he's like, oh, Omar has a record. And then that's when Hillary was like, well, I got a warrant against Omar and all this shit. And he went to go pull up my record. I'm like, nigga, I already talked about my record. I'm like, all you bitches would have been buying Gucci shoes and purses for me and would have been buying gift cards when I was doing what I was doing back in '09. So what the fuck you talking about? Like, it ain't nothing to hide. That was it.
This is my two lives. I was live for like 4.5 hours one time and 5.5 hours the next time over the course of 60 days. Those are my views. Those are the comments. One thing a bot ain't gonna do is a bot ain't gonna comment in your damn live. They just gonna sit there and add a view. They just gonna sit there and add a view. So 900 people sitting in my damn live. The views is at 6,000 and 7,000 when I get off a live because the rest of them are sitting on the outside of the live watching, too scared to come into drag talk because they don't want to get dragged. 7,800 comments. The fuck out of here. I don't have to buy motion on TikTok because there is no motion to get on TikTok because it ain't my money. It ain't my bread and butter.
But
My
Kappa,
bread and butter out there, out there walking around and in my head.
Kappa, hold on. Blaze thinks people slow. Don't nobody want to do too much hopping in your box.
They don't have bots that comment. Bots do not comment.
But here's the thing.
Except for the ones that say, go watch my private video.
Is you're dragging someone. That's why it's called drag talk, right?
Exactly.
Most people do not want to put their 2.2 in the comments because they know they ass is next. So they be like, oh, so-and-so was over there in Kappa Live laughing at you. So-and-so was over there in Kappa Live talking about it. So most people sit in drag talk and keep their hands off their phone.
Yeah, they'll come up and say that. I don't like no mess.
You're not wrong. You was not wrong, Key, because I be scared to be typing in her comments. I do not want to be
because they don't want nobody, and that's why when I first go live, I don't let nobody come up. I do that portion first by myself, so nobody catch a stray. And y'all keep in mind, my lives be about 300 to 500 people. Them outside viewers is what add to them views. I don't know where he got 900 from. Usually, the only time I'm 900 to 1,000, if I'm getting deep down in somebody, I got to be digging in there. I mean, I'm talking about digging it out. I got to be digging it out to get up to 1,000, and so I don't do that that often.
Can I ask you a question? Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, currently, me and Blaze, we ain't got no issues, none of that. I'm not.
Hey, Omar, real quick, while I got some service, because mine gonna go out. I'm in the car.
Go ahead, titties.
Dapper.
You got titties.
I love you, Dapper. I need a favor.
Yeah, what's up?
I know you had sent Bradley the messages between you and Bella. Can you show them to me?
Yeah, what? But they got some on it. They'll put it down. He want to drag Blaze. The message where she want to drag Blaze. The message where she wanted me to drag Blaze. Okay. Yeah, I'll send it to you. I got you.
Can I see it?
I don't have it on this phone. I got to send it on my social media phone. I'll just send you the whole thing. A matter of fact, Glock got it. Glock can send it to you right away.
They sending me all kind of bones to get Blaze ass tomorrow. All right.
Don't forget to make your drag talk thing.
Oh no! I was just gonna ask Kappa a question, and like I was saying, I don't have any issues with nobody on TikTok. I got into it with Corey, but he's not a factor. I asked I asked Blaze the other day. I said, "Would he?" I was drunk too when I got on live. He was live. I said, "Would you apologize to Kappa out of everything that went on?" He said, "No comment." And then I asked him again. He said, professionally, no comment. But I just wanted to know what reignited all this again. What brought it back?
Oh, I'm not going after Blaze. So the last time I dragged Blaze was when I got a clip or I
Cause he
seen a
woke up
clip.
this morning, Omar. That's why. Cause he woke his black ass up this morning.
Yeah, Key doing her one two, and AJ doing they one two. Me, I'm not going after him because I asked him to stop speaking on my name. So, but what started it was Blaze was in cahoots with a girl that came to TikTok and lied, Slimer Body, that people had hotlined her and tried to get her child taken, and she weaponized all of us against these people. I mean, we went after these people and went after them, went after them. And finally, I don't know a lot of people know this. I used to be a social worker many, many moons ago. I used to be a social worker. So I kept asking her, hey, where's your safety plan? Let's see what these people are telling you to do so we can get this case closed. She could never produce it. The final straw was when she met with a girl on TikTok. They met on a FaceTime call. The girl, Blaze and Alicia met with the girl. The girl gave, because she was going to move in with Alicia. The girl gave Alicia her address. Next thing the girl know, the police and social services is knocking on her door, and that was it. That was it for me. So and he want to speak up for Alicia, so he gonna get the same treatment she get. But see,
Well,
Blaze didn't know this though. But even in high school, I like fighting niggas. I don't fight female. Like, listen, my reputation in high school, I didn't have to fight females.
but girl,
Females
we
wouldn't go
older
toe
now.
to
Our
toe with
backs be
me.
hurting and shit. So
Well, I don't do that now. I don't do that now. Now I'm gonna
Yeah,
make you
and
shit soft. I'm
can
gonna
you
make you
tell us?
I
shit
think
soft
what she's
now.
saying is she used to physically fight dudes, but now she
Yes.
can.
no, them the girls I used to go with them girls. It was my girlfriends.
Yeah, was they
Started
protecting you,
fighting and
Omar?
shit.
Wait, sorry, that
Them my
came out of
girlfriends.
nowhere. It was a shady question. My brain was moving faster. Sorry. Anyway, kind of not sorry, but to the point. Kappa, can you tell us in
Hmm.
the same vein as Omar's question, why is AJ going to drag Blaze? Is it because he keeps telling people that she been trying to talk junk about Bella, basically that she like secretly hate Bella? That's the angle he done had.
Now that I didn't catch the whole story, so I really can't. I'm not privy. You're gonna have to get that from the comment cousins or somebody that caught it. I didn't catch the whole story. I was
Every
actually like
yeah, I don't know
working.
I agree
specifically.
with
I'm
Blaze
asking.
on that. I think T felt like, hey, the water's warm, let's jump Bella. I'm sorry, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I do think, I don't know, I'm just asking, but I do know that every time he has mentioned people, so-called Sitter and Bella, he always say AJ they first. That's been all week, so I don't know if
Oh,
that's the
okay. Then
reason,
that is,
but
yeah, then that's
I'm
what
just
it is.
asking.
Yeah. No, no, no. That's what it is then. Yeah, I heard that portion of it, but I didn't hear the whole thing. So I don't want to put words in AJ mouth or take words out of it. I didn't hear the whole thing. I just heard
Oh, you
something
I
said
about
just want to
you
him.
say,
said AJ. I thought you said tea time. Okay.
He
oh, I
said,
just,
I think he
AJ didn't
said they
even do
both
anything to
was.
Bella.
I
oh,
think he
Yeah,
well,
I
said they
think
was jealous of
Kappa.
her
T-Time was
platform.
irritated. T-Time made it clear she was irritated with Blaze that kept kind of saying the same thing. And I was in multiple lives where Blaze was antagonizing her in the comments. So she was like, okay, you want to play? Let's play. So I think that's what her thing was. I don't even think she really had a problem with
Well,
Bella.
I just wanted to issue a public announcement, public service announcement. I was messing with Breaking a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, messy talk is fading away. So no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if Breaking listen or not, or whoever. I know he'll get this message. It's not fading away. This shit is live and well. I don't think it'll ever fade away. I think it is a forever thing, and I didn't understand
I'm like
Braid's
you, Omar. I
methods
thought
when
it
he
was
first
gone
brought
too.
messy
I
talk.
thought it was
No, but I'm
gone.
gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I didn't understand Braid's methods when he, basically invented messy talk. I'll give him credit for that, right? But now I understand that nigga's a fucking
No,
He
diabolical
did
I
genius.
not
have seen.
invent no
No,
messy
well,
talk.
he coined it.
He
He coined it. We
called.
didn't call it messy talk. We was just beefing with each other when we had beef
We
on
called it
TikTok.
all. I called it old black smoky nasty TikTok. But anyway,
Right. But I'm saying, no, he
listen.
made this shit. Y'all got to be real. And I'm one of them people. I want the credit if I'm winning or losing. You got to be real. He coined that shit. He
No,
called it messy talk, and it's actually
No,
no.
Kim, he
highly.
Unless
made it.
unless you got the winning recipe like Family Guy, baby, things come and go. I have seen people platforms go from when T
Yeah, of
Nathan
course.
and I Speak used to
We
go
know
live. Them boys
GT
used to get
invented this shit.
10,000 people
I'm
in their
telling you,
lives.
hold on, hold on. Let me make this clear because
People come and
Genty
apparently,
go.
invented
hold on. Let me
messy
talk without
talk.
cussing. Let me be the professional Omar when I'm at work or when I'm handling business. Okay, I'm
Please.
not going to cuss. I'm going to speak clearly to you guys and articulate myself very well. We understand Genty. We understand Kappa and Blaze. We understand everyone that came before. Okay, what I'm saying is, Braid King, he coined the shit and he came with messy talk and he rides the shit and he lives by it. So what I'm saying is he's a diabolical genius for even stamping that shit. So we cannot take that from him. Y'all gotta stop this shit. I understand that we've been beefing with motherfuckers years before this. But so who was the first motherfucker to about messy talk and ran with it then?
Genty.
He is called the messy talk?
Yeah,
Yes, Genty made messy
Oh, well,
talk.
my bad.
Omar, the
Well, thank you.
historians have
Okay,
told
well,
me
thank you.
before.
Okay, well, we know, but see, Genty just lived this shit, so I didn't know it was
You
called
know,
that.
Omar, just let the rest of us jump in for a second. The historians have told me before that Genty
It
was
was
the first
GT.
to kind of coin it, and then he handed the reins over to
Yes,
my
thank you,
uncle
Henry.
Braid.
Well,
And the
my
next
bad.
thing
I
is
stand to be corrected. Thank you for the history
that's
lesson. Y'all
okay.
keep the party going.
The next thing is we the people are wondering: would you like to, or could you maybe make a comeback?
Who?
That question is to Omar.
Come back to where?
To Messy Talk. You weren't really on Messy Talk, but now that it's here, I mean,
Nah, because my neighborhood
you
too
have a
quiet. I can't be
platform,
yelling no
followers,
more.
all that type of stuff.
No, my neighborhood too quiet. I can't be yelling like I did no more.
Bottom line, Braid King is the king of messy talk. Now, it may have been other people that like had their hand in developing it, but right now, Braid King got messy talk in the chokehold. You're not gonna topple him.
LeBron James, just say, okay,
It's
I get
just
it. I
what it
get it.
is.
So Genty is like Kobe Bryant and Jordan and
That is
Bray
true.
King's LeBron James.
Genty
That
kind
nigga's
of
not
moved on
retired.
to
He's still
debate
winning.
talk.
He's still dunking
We
it
call
at
him the
40 years
Godfather
old.
for sure.
Oh my
He's the
Lord, Gigi is
godfather of
Yeah,
here.
messy talk, and Genty's here, so
Gigi
he's gonna
had
he's
to
on
get
be
debate
here.
us.
He's
talk.
here to straighten y'all asses up.
Get him,
After
Genty.
I
So
get done
Braid,
with
but
this,
so
what
here's
I'm
the
gonna
thing:
say,
both Braid
I know I was down.
and
I
Jonty
already know
has
I was talking.
main
I know
main character
damn well
energy.
I had